Ben Taylor was terrible tonight.
I was just like talking to myself.
The Toronto Raptors need every single win they can get, and it does not help when every NBA referee is against this team. Don't get me wrong, this video isn't me crying about the Raptors that they can't get a win. It's just about the fairness in this league, and we're starting to lose, the sort of identity that the NBA has, which is having good NBA referees that call plays how they are. And last night, the Raptors lost to the Clippers 100 to 108. The Raptors lost by 8 points. But one thing that really made me question NBA referees is when Fred VanVleet brought this issue up. Here's a look at what he had to say.
Definitely in the third quarter there. I mean, I don't mind. I'll take a fine. I don't really care. I thought, Ben Taylor was terrible tonight. Most nights, couple of the, out of the three, there's one or two that just the game up.
As you guys see, Fred VanVleet is clearly angry. He drops a couple of F-bombs, but he is not lying. I think it's a little bit personal at this point because Fred VanVleet has gotten 5 out of his 8 techs on this one referee. This one referee's coming at his neck, and I don't know why he's doing this. And throughout the game, the Clippers had 31 free throws, whereas the Raptors only had 14. We got to get some calls. We were driving as much as they were driving, and knowing that the lead was only 8 points by the Clippers, if we got 8 more free throws, we could have tied the game and went to overtime just to give this team a chance. And this dumb-ass referee, Ben Taylor, decides to call a technical foul when it mattered the most. The Raptors were slowly getting a little bit better going into that third quarter. And this man, why are you calling a technical foul, dude? Like, what is this stupidity? And then we look at the other game against the Denver Nuggets. The Raptors play the Nuggets. And this dumbass referee decides to send off Scottie Barnes when there's like how many minutes left? It was crunch time. It was crunch time. The Raptors were leading throughout the whole game. And what did the other dumbass referee do? He sent Scottie Barnes off when he didn't do shit. Here's the clip. Here's the clip of Scottie Barnes. You guys are pretty smart. You see it. What happened there? Nothing happened. He just talked for a couple of seconds. Like, it's just so scary how this league is turning into this soft bullshit league where players get technical fouls for clapping their hands. Like, I could promise you, a high school referee won't call a technical foul for that. And one thing I think the NBA should do is make press conferences for referees after the game so they can explain themselves, because these dumbasses, they have no say in what they're doing. They just call their friggin' technical fouls. They screwed over the Raptors like 2 games now. The Raptors did not play the best game against the Clippers. Let's be honest. We could have won that game if, Gary Trent Jr. was making more shots, if Jakob made a little bit more layups, and it was just our offense wasn't going. But it makes it so much harder when you have a one referee that has a personal issue with players on your team, and that leads to a loss. Like, this should be looked at by the NBA. NBA should make a press conference thing for referees so they can explain themselves after the game. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that those 2 technical fouls, the first one on Fred VanVleet last night and the second one, which was an ejection for Scottie Barnes, do you think that those 2 calls were fair calls to make? Because I want to know your guys' opinion as well, because this is just getting out of hand, and I think that the NBA should take a real look at this, because the quality of refereeing is going down as they have this vendetta against players. This should not be the case whatsoever. Having a certain feeling towards a player and going personal. Fred VanVleet has been called so many times at this point. Like, the NBA needs to check this out. Before you guys leave, what are you doing? Make sure you smash that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes and smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. That's been all for your boy Muvsy Hoops. I will catch you guys in the next video.